Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I am beyond excited to share this testimonial, and every time I think of it, I want to cry. I think I have to let you guys know how severe my PTSD and anxiety has been because when I was hit by a drunk driver 25 years ago on an expressway during like tornadic like weather, after the drunk driver hit me, a 40-foot light pole came crashing down at me and missed me by 5 inches on my right side. So usually when I am driving on an expressway or any road and it starts to even rain, I start to hyperventilate and I start to go into severe anxiety and a panic attack. And yesterday, I was able to drive up to my gorgeous lake house through a storm, severe storm. It was a 5.5 hour drive. 3 hours in, it started like pouring, and I was happy. I wasn't I wasn't even like freaking out. Normally, I would like start hyperventilating and pull over to the side of the road and activate my water bottle with the recovery in 6 minutes. And I'd have to do that continuously to make it through the trip, or I'd completely cancel the trip. And I could not believe it because I was able to drive the entire time, like blissful. And as the storm got more severe, it was like the bliss bubbles got bigger. It regulated my nervous system. I can't even tell you how amazing this is. Like, I'm shocked. Every time I take the tablet, it's like instant energy. And when I go to sleep, it's amazing Zen sleep and all that stuff. But yes, I do, honey. This specific testimonial, I just want to cry. I can't believe it. Like, my PTSD has been so severe, so awful. And to like not even have that reaction or like have a migraine from it or have a nervous breakdown from it or have anything, like, it's just life changing. And I want to say thank you.
And like you said, we just have had it, but I have noticed the nervous system regulation like maybe like immediately. I've been nonstop for quite a few weeks, and I wasn't able to like go in and get adjusted for quite a while. And today was the first day I was able to go get adjusted. But so I've been using tablets now for 4 days, and as soon as I took them, I could like feel the sense of calm through my whole body. And it was pretty bad like a week ago. I could barely move. Like I was so tight in my entire body. So I'm really excited to continue using this. I am doing 3 a day. So well, and like the first night I actually called Cindy. I'm like, Cindy, it's 7:30 and I'm in bed. And I'm like, I like feel like just my body's like, you just need to sleep, because I think it was just so like tight and caught up. And I felt like the magnesium is so beautiful with inside this. It's just like, because you said you feel euphoria, and I'm like, is this euphoria or is this just like I need to go to bed and my body is like, it's time to just repair right now? But I love it and I can't wait to continue to see the results.
She messaged me and I didn't respond, and it was, I don't know, 10, 11 o'clock my time. I was asleep. That never happens. I'm a night owl. I work a lot at night. But for me, I have a lot of my own personal testimonies, but my biggest testimonial right now is my mom. I'm a caregiver for my mom who has dementia. She moved in with us in September, a full-time caregiver for her. And we've done a lot of holistic things. We try to go that route. She has been on the bottle since February. I've noticed a lot of great things with her there. But as far as the tablet, so yesterday was the first day that I gave it to her in the morning. And at this stage in my mom's disease, she has her mood swings and can get grumpy sometimes. She was so happy yesterday. We struggle with getting her to eat sometimes. She has been eating, like yesterday, she ate all of her meals, was snacking throughout the day, was so positive throughout the day, went to bed and slept very well yesterday, and I only gave her one. She did have another one this morning, and I will be giving her one before bed tonight, and then we'll move up to three. It's probably tomorrow. But for me, that's just the biggest testimony of all, because I see her every day, and I've been studying so much about brain health and communication and cognitive performance and all of those things. And I know that her brain is communicating better. She's more clear with things. And I'll tell you something that's funny. Well, not funny, but she's been remembering little things that normally she would not remember. I told her last night before bed that she had PT today. She would never have remembered that. I mean, we'll have a conversation and within 60 seconds, she doesn't remember the conversation that we just had. So she woke up this morning and she actually came downstairs all the way dressed. And I said, "Oh my gosh, you got yourself dressed this morning. You're all ready to go." She says, "You told me I had PT last night." That right there is the biggest testimonial I could ever share with anyone. And it's only going to get better. And I cannot wait to share those things with you guys too. I'm actually documenting it. I'm writing it all down, everything I'm noticing, because I will be blogging about this. Like, I need this to be shared with that whole community. So yeah, so that's my testimony. I have my own, but hers is just.
Of course, I just got mine as well, and I can immediately brain fog. I mean, I just felt like the veil was lifted off my, the clarity. I was super hyper focused. Also, I noticed that I'm happier. Like I was nicer with my kids. I was just like, just a lot more blissful for sure. And then I have another testimony. I gave it to my friend who was exhausted. She got home and she was like super exhausted. And immediately I gave her the tablet. She was like ready to go to sleep. And next thing I know, she's cleaning the whole house. She's doing all kinds of things. I'm like, I thought you were tired and wanted to go to sleep. She's like, oh my God, yes. So it definitely brings a lot of energy, a lot more clarity. And what Colette mentioned about the nervous system, I've had certain challenges come up and certain events, that have stirred up. And in another occasion, I would have reacted so much differently or would have probably gone hermit, but instead of I'm just like super calm. I'm just like, okay, this too. I mean, I don't, it's very blissful. Like my nervous system seems like it's regulated. I don't have to breathe as much. So this is really magical. I can't wait to keep taking it. I'm also taking 3 tablets a day. I gave one to my daughter who was complaining about migraines, my eldest, and she said that immediately it was like gone. So this is really magical, honestly. So thank you, Taryn.
Some of these that I've heard, but I've just been taking one a day and it's my 3rd day. And I noticed a huge difference on my first one. And I'm in the middle of parasite cleansing. I'm a regenerative health practitioner. So I'm going deep right now. And I didn't even realize how much brain fog I was experiencing as far as when I drank my first tablet. It was like, it was like the world just opened up and my brain just opened up and I felt so much clarity. And then I felt this deep motivation to just start like cleaning and doing things and I couldn't stop in a good way. It was like a positive motivation and it wasn't like a similar to caffeine where I felt like really agitated and like I have to keep cleaning, but I just felt like, oh, I want to do this and like yes, I want to do that. And it was very inspiring and I've continued to feel that uplift even just with 1 tablet a day. So that's been really cool and a beautiful process. So thank you so much.
Yes, I'm on the far end of the spectrum with energy being almost zero. And I came back from a dreadful return flight. It wasn't scary flight, but I had it delayed and had taken so long to get home, I was nearly dead. Um, and I think so far this has helped with the energy level. I mean, because I'm so turtle mode that, it'll take me a little while to catch up. My husband has a concussion and I'm trying this along with the water, though it's harder for me to get him to drink the water from the water bottle because he's attached to his own water bottle. And so I've been able to feed him 2 of the tablets so far. Um, Sadly, he said it gave him a headache, but I don't know for sure. We're going to see how he did today. He took one as he went off to work, so I'll see how he comes back home because sometimes he comes home nonverbal. It's
Right.
that bad. So I'm hoping this will help. I've already planned on giving away the rest of my tablets, so I'm trying to help other people that have dementia or health problems. And from there, I can't wait to see where we go.
Hello from Florida. Um, I was just going to speak about not necessarily the physical aspect, but more of the willingness and emotion. So I'm in the same boat on the brain. So my husband has a brain injury. My mother also has Alzheimer's. Big motivators as to why I'm involved in this in general. So the first big win is that my dad purchased them. Yay. And he's actually been checking in with me every day. He asks me detailed information about the ingredients, why this, why that. He does not usually start a conversation in a positive way. He can be pretty negative, and he actually has been more like really open and sharing with me. So I call that a win. He did say that it filled him up. He can't drink the whole glass, so he's sharing it with my mom. So I said, well, instead of 3 times a day, you'll do 6 to start the conversation in a positive way. That's a win. And my husband, who also is a little more down and very tired, much like Karen described about her husband. When I spoke to him on the phone, he had a lot more energy. He's been working a lot, very, very late at night. And then huge for him, he's not like I'm here with my best friend, which is amazing. So yay. And we value friendship, and we understand the value of having friendship as mental health. And I've read about this in my journey on brain health. Now, my husband says, no, he doesn't need friends. Well, last night he actually went over while we were here visiting to a coworker friend's house, a man who needed emotional support. He has never done that in entire life, especially without me there saying, oh, we need to go check on this person. So that's 2 like massive things for the men in my life to step out in more emotional ways.